Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Americans Creative Art. Today I am thinking of doing an experiment, chemistry experiment concerned with neutralization. What is neutralization means? Acid and a base react together to form salt and water. When I say this sentence like this, students may not understand, but we will prove it through a simple experiment. And this neutralization topic is quite beneficial and informative for all of us. So let us start the video. Okay? Friends and students, I was talking to you about today's my topic, that is neutralization. Before entering into the topic, let us try to understand what are acids and bases. Because acids and bases combine to give salt and water. When I say like this, first time you won't understand anything. But let us try to understand what is an acid. An acid is an ion or a molecule which is capable of forming a covalent bond with an electron pair. That is, acids are proton donors. That is, common acids which we use in our daily life are what? Vinegar, it is an acetic acid. Lime, it is citric acid. Tartaric acid, that is, it contains tamarind. So all these acids we use in the daily life. Okay? But in chemistry lab we use hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, all this. Now let us come into the topic, what are bases? Bases are proton acceptors. That is, the common bases are oxides, that is basic oxides are oxides of alkalis. Basic oxides or alkalis are, how we get it? It is when bases dissolve in water or in aqueous solution, we say that is alkali. The common alkalis are potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, all this. Now in our daily life also we use bases, like when we use soap powder, that is basic. Then paper, then synthetic fibers, all these are basic in nature. Okay? Now the next point to notice is indicator. What are indicators? You know already that there are already red litmus, blue litmus. Now one more indicator is there, that is phenolphthalein, which I use for my experiment today. Now phenolphthalein is acidic. In acidic medium it is colorless, and in basic medium it is pink in color. That's what I make use of today, that indicator phenolphthalein. That is, this is phenolphthalein indicator. So let us start the experiment. Now one more term which is included in my topic, that is neutralization. What is neutralization? It's a reaction, a chemical reaction in which an acid combines with a base to form salt and water. That is what we say neutralization. Okay? So let us start the experiment. Objective is to test the acidity and basicity and how it affects the neutralization. Okay? So let me start the experiment. That is, I am taking a test tube. See, can you see this? Dilute hydrochloric acid. Our reaction is between hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide. That is, this is acid and this is an alkali. So before doing, let me take just 5 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid in a test tube. Now, here I have taken dilute hydrochloric acid. Can you see? This 5 ml of it I have taken. I have marked here already 5 ml, one mark, black mark. I have taken this 5 ml of hydrochloric acid. Now I have to insert 1 or 2 drops of phenolphthalein. That is our indicator, phenolphthalein indicator, into this. Yes. 1 or 2 drops of phenolphthalein indicator. I am dropping it. Okay. Is there any color change? No. That is, when phenolphthalein is added to a acid medium, that is hydrochloric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid, it is colorless in acid. That is, phenolphthalein is colorless in acid. Now I have got, that is hydrochloric acid with phenolphthalein 1 or 2 drop, no color. Already saw. Now we have got here NaOH, 10 ml of diluted NaOH solution. I have already taken and kept here. This I am going to introduce it into this. Just notice what happens. You can introduce with the dropper also, with the help of dropper. NaOH. Observe what happens. What did you notice? See, the colorless solution has turned to pink. That is, phenolphthalein in this basic solution, it has turned to pink. In acidic solution, it was colorless. And in basic solution like our sodium hydroxide, it has turned to pink. Now, this pink solution we have to decolorize. How? We will see. A bit of the solution we have to take in another test tube. We will take another test tube. A bit of this. Then, so it is color now pink in color. Now we will see, that is, this contain basic solution. Now we will see what happens when I add 1 or 2, 3 drops of hydrochloric acid, that is this, into this. Okay, we will just see what happens. A dropper, with the help of a dropper. Observe what happens carefully. I am dropping NaOH solution, drop by drop. Can you see? What did you notice? On adding hydrochloric acid, 2 or 3 drops into the pink solution, it has turned to colorless liquid, isn't it? Quite magical to see that. That is, pink solution is turned again colorless. Then what does this show? An acid medium, phenolphthalein, when adding to a hydrochloric acid, it was colorless. And then adding sodium hydroxide solution, it turned to pink. And when again I added the hydrochloric acid solution to the basic solution, it turned colorless. That is, neutralization has taken place. That is, acid reacts with a base to form salt and water. That is, the acid which we use is hydrochloric acid, and the base we use is sodium hydroxide, NaOH. So what happens? NaOH combines with HCl to form NaCl and water. That is, a salt is aqueous solution of salt and water. That is, Na plus NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2. That is salt and water. That's the chemical equation. To say it in simple way to understand for the 7th standard and 6th standard children, we will just omit the equation and just say OH combined with HCl to form NaCl and water. That is H2O. H plus ions and OH minus ions combine to form water, and Na combined with Cl to form NaCl. That's the neutralization process. That's a chemical reaction which takes place that neutralizes, acid neutralizes with a base. Okay? You could very well see that, no? Now, we have learned that a chemical reaction took place when acid and a base reacted together to form neutralization, and we saw the solution turn to colorless. Now, what is our final observation is, that is, it has turned to colorless solution just because of the chemical reaction took place as neutralization. Now, this neutralization, the word, is quite very important in our daily life. We might have thought about, we may not have thought about our daily, the first what we do is Colgate or any type of paste we take and brush. Now you know the importance of toothpaste, that is, it contains the basic substance. It's an alkali. It contains basic. And in our mouth, it has got many acidic bacteria. So the acidic bacteria combines with the toothpaste to form a good neutralization process, and it helps in our stomach problems and all this. So, or tooth decay or tooth cavities, decay of cavities. It protects. Okay, that's one use of neutralization in our daily life. Another we can think of our antacids, that is, those people who suffer with stomach pain or acidity, they will be given, the doctors will be giving antacids like magnesium hydroxide or magnesium carbonate to protect them from that problem. Okay, that is, acidity is cured with the base. That's another use. Now another use is about farmers. That's very useful in our agriculture field. That is, farmers use it. How? That is, our soil may be quite acidic in nature. So farmers use calcium oxide or some other kind of carbonates to make it neutralize each other. And thus, or lime is calcium oxide. So that problem is solved. Another thing is, another use of this neutralization process is we wash our dresses with the soap. That is, soap is basic in nature, that is contains sodium hydroxide and alkali, which gets neutralized. Okay. Now another thing is that is used in paper and synthetic fibers, that are basic zinc. Wasp stings, it is basic in nature, so we apply vinegar. So both get neutralized. Another thing is baking powder. We use baking powder for bee stings, so that also gets neutralized. So these are the daily, everyday life situations where we deal with the neutralization process. Okay, hope you understood the video. That is how acid and a base reacted to form a neutralization, and the last process, that is everyday life, which is quite important. So more videos. So I hope you enjoyed the video. With more videos, I'll be coming to you next week. Okay, see you. Bye.